Your total is $42.86. Okay.
Hi, it's Miss P, and today I want to talk a little bit about one of my favorite fabric stores. It's called Fabric Mart. You can find them online at fabricmart.com, I believe. I'll put it somewhere around here. Anyway, recently I took a little road trip to Sinking Springs, PA, and I went to go see, just to see what they have. If you're not familiar with Fabric Mart, they are a dead, primarily dead stock fabric distributor. They have many, 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 many fabrics. They have, I think, 5 or 6 rooms of different fabrics, just walls and towers. It's very overwhelming. They have 3 levels and, like I said, about 5 spaces of just fabric. As a beginner sewer, I cannot really afford to buy all the wonderful fabric that I see. When I start doing the math, like I usually have to get 4 yards if I know I'm going to make a dress, and if it's a knit, and if it's going to be a woven item, I probably like to just, if it's a dress and it's a long dress, I probably like to get like 4 or 5 yards, maybe even 6 yards, just to be sure that I can get all the pieces, because I do tend to extend in certain places. Usually, if I have a short sleeve garment, I'll make that a longer sleeve garment, which can take a lot of fabric. So, the idea of spending even $5 a yard sometimes can be overwhelming. And as you know, even the most basic fabric can start there. With Fabric Mart, if you're online, if you're not local, or you're not willing to take a road trip like I am to Sinking Springs, PA, if you go online, most days they have 65% off. Something. There's like, if you wait a couple of days, it's 65% off of the fabric that you want. They have variety boxes where they'll stuff make a fabric pack for you. And I'm not sure of that price. I'll put that here as well. Yeah, they just have a large variety. But the real deals come in when you go in store, which is what I did. When you come into the store, right in the center, there are discount fabrics. Those fabrics can be anywhere from $5 a yard down to the lowest I've ever seen anything is $1 a yard. And that's when I first started shopping there. I just kind of rolled in to see what was going on, and they had quite a bit of fabric that was just $1 a yard. And if you look at my videos, you'll see that at the end of this video, you will see that there's a canvas dress, and that canvas dress, I think, came from them for $1 a yard. So yeah, anyway, let's get to my fabric haul. Let me show you what I purchased. I'm so excited. So the first thing I'm going to show you is this very fall inspired, fall colored, kind of striped, lightweight sweater material. As you can see, it's got like beautiful chocolate browns and deep dark espressos with cream, cafe au lait. I just thought that this was like such a pretty fall fabric to make either a twin set or a sweater dress. I got enough that I can make. This one was $2 a yard, and I haven't found any flaws in it yet. I usually don't, honestly. Usually, and that's what's great about the retail store, is when you go in, if it says as is, or if there's a flaw, they're not shy about saying before you buy it, hey, look, there's, just so that you know, this is a thing that's going on with this fabric. They're not just going to sell it to you. If they see it, they'll tell you. So yeah, so I got this. You never know what the fabric content is when you buy from that middle row. I'm sure this is some sort of acrylic, but it's a very smooth kind of sweater material. It's got a little marling in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to probably be a version of the citrus dress, and I'm going to use it, even though it stretches horizontally, I'll probably use it this way, just so that the stripes are going straight down. And I hope to have a little play with this fabric. The next fabric I'd like to share with you is this rib knit. It's just a plain black rib knit. I only got a little bit of it. I purchased a pattern and I made a bomber dress, and it was from a Mimi G pattern. And I purchased some very expensive per yard. It wasn't even a yard. I can't even remember how much it was, but it was a small amount of ribbing. And it was thicker than this, but I ran out before I could do the collar and the cuffs of my sweater dress. I purchased this. I know you're like, what? It's kind of like a faux fur or feathery kind of look to it. I'm trying to hold it up and give you a little idea of the texture of it. It's got a nice pile to it. I purchased this at $15 a yard. Everything that I'm showing you is $2 a yard unless I tell you otherwise, and this one was $15. I purchased this to go with a dress that I'm wearing to a wedding. I wanted a little fur kind of throw over it, and after I get back from the wedding, I cut it in half, and when I get back, I'm just going to make a little jacket to go with this other skirt that I have, this tulle skirt that I have. Okay, oh, this is one of my favorites. So this is just a black cotton. I needed a black shirt. I need a black dress shirt, and I've never made one before, so this is going to be my first go. But this fabric has some, I don't know if you'll be able to see it even with the lighting, but this fabric has some interesting lines on it, like just on this side. So I figured that's a good place for the button placket. I don't know if you can see. That'd be like a good, like very discreet detail. Oh, it's better on this side. That'd be a nice discreet detail for a shirt or the arm, or even who knows what'll happen. And I think it's 10 yards of this one because it's only about 30 inches wide. And that means that there's going to have to be a lot of manipulation going on for me to be able to make this what I need it to be. So the next fabric I want to show you is this blue floral. I know that's not very winter, but I just saw it and fell in love with it because I thought it was very Farm Rio. The only issue with this is that if you look, you see that little dot? Like if you look right here, like there's a dot here. The paint or whatever they used on this kind of just got flecked out on the fabric here and there. So my thought is, I don't know how much I care, but for really very obvious marks like that one, I might just put another little stray butterfly, or I have a friend, her name is Linda Snyder, and she is an amazing artist. And if I show her this fabric and say, I want another, where you see those dots, I want you to just kind of use some fabric paint and make some butterflies, she will give me trash and then she will make me butterflies because she knows I love her and she loves me. So anyway, so yeah, so this is probably going to be my a dress I make later in the year in the spring for a Farm Rio kind of feel to it. This fabric, I don't know why I fell in love with it. I don't even remember how many yards. I got 6 yards of it. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it. I know that I'm going to make a bodysuit, a turtleneck bodysuit with it. I just think this is stunning. This is an athletic wear. It's hard to see that. Oh, well, it's not hard to see it actually if I'm looking on the camera, and you can just see how vibrant that is. This is like a royal blue foil on navy blue. And I thought this would just be so cute under jeans, just like a little peek of, you know, with your jeans on, and then you have on that kind of turtleneck. When you stretch this fabric, it keeps the design. Like you're not going to get like high distortion. There's no white coming through because there's no white on the other side. I just think this fabric is going to be so well made. I can see so many different applications for it for the winter season. Yeah, so this was the reason. This is what got me to go, because I saw this online and I said, oh, I gotta have that. I have to have it. Let me tell you about the bargain of the day because this flipped me out. This is, I'm going to show you from this side. You can tell that this is denim. This is like a gray, a dark, it's not as dark as it looks on camera to me. It doesn't look that dark in person. It looks a little more gray. But I got this dark denim. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to make a jacket out of it. I'm going to try and make something unconventional. And I got this denim, which is a more classic dark denim. That other one had a lot of gray to it. This one is just a deep, dark, rich denim. So I was looking for flaws. Mentioning, here it is. Like, can you see, like right here, it's just a little bit lighter. Listen, if you find denim for $2 a yard, you're doing good. So this has like a tiny, just a smidgen of stretch. This other one, this grayer one, this doesn't have any. This is not a stretch denim. So I don't know. I have to be really careful. Whatever I make out of that has to be a little bit oversized. But this one, I bought what I could of it, and I can't remember. I think that's like 6 yards. I think I bought 6 yards of this denim. So those are the things that I got from Fabric Mart. Fabric Mart, once again, like I said, is a female-owned store. It has, they are environmentally friendly in so much as that they use primarily dead stock. They do very little reorderables comparative to the amount of fabric that they sell. And every time you go there, there's going to be something different because of how they buy. And I'm just really, I think it's really awesome that they are so community minded, sewing community minded, that they know what it's like to be creators and to be sewists. They know what it's like to really love this hobby. And I feel like when I go into their business, it is so reflected in how I'm treated and the offerings that they have. They're not super precious. They're not trying to milk you for every single dollar. They have fair prices. You know, one more great detail is if you go in store, everything is 50% off. Not off sale prices, but if it's not on sale that day, they still give you 50% off. So this fabric that I bought should have been $30 a yard, and it was $15. So, and I only got 1 yard, and that's enough to make me a jacket. That's a generous 1 yard. So yeah, they're really good about pricing. They really, I hope their business is thriving. I just know I love them, and I am so grateful for them. And hopefully in the future, I'll be able to speak with some of the owners about their process and how they do their business. Well, it's been Miss P. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, like and subscribe if you would like to like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified. I've been trying to do my pattern reviews on Fridays. So I do my pattern reviews and I let them drop on Friday. So, you know, if you want to know when they're coming out, just hit that notification bell and it'll let you know that I've done another pattern review. The other things and also I drop the other things as I feel moved. I don't ever want to feel like I'm obligated to, I have to get this out by. Everything else I do is about love and passion. And as soon as it stops being love and passion, you won't see me anymore because, you know, I don't want this to be soulless. I want this to be about really loving what you do. And I really love doing this. So anyway, I will see you. And thank you once again for watching, and have a wonderful day.